Welcome back to Morning Break. Well, Savannah's oldest and newest historic inn, built in 1693, has a rich history that started with a road trip, one from Connecticut and ended here in our backyard in 2020. It's called the Printmakers Inn, and joining me now is its owner, Hills Galloway. I'm so excited you're here, Peter, because we had the opportunity to share your story. Sam Bauman made an incredible story on your history, but for those who haven't seen it, talk about what makes it so historic.
So it's the oldest house in Savannah, even though it's not from Savannah. The house was originally from East Hartford, Connecticut. It was built in 1693, and then it was expanded in 1742, 1745. So it's the most intact early building in Savannah, even though it's not from here. So super cool.
It has such a rich history. How have things, really changed over this past year since we've created this story, and now we're following up with you? So much has happened.
So we finished.
Yes.
I think when Sammy came, it was kind of.
You had just moved it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was done, but we didn't have everything furnished. So finding furniture that's period was important to us. So it feels like the real deal. And so we finished all the furniture, got a lot of art moved in, and
doors are open.
Doors are open. People are staying, so that's exciting.
Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. Now you know everything there is to know about the history of this incredible mansion. What has surprised you the most about its history?
So I think the most interesting thing we found was, and Sammy talked about it, but we found this 7-foot-long board inside the wall.
Okay.
That has 3 battle scenes drawn on it. So that was the most interesting find during the process.
Right.
And then just the history of the family. They fought in the French and Indian War, the Revolutionary War. They lived next to the colonial governor of Connecticut, so super, important family for Hartford and Connecticut.
And when folks stay there, do they get an opportunity to learn this history? What does that look like?
Yeah, so what's cool is all the suites are, part of the house that the Hills family stayed in or slept in. So like one of the rooms is the bed chamber for Captain Hills. So it's extremely historic. We're also working on a book to talk about the process that we're going to put in all the rooms.
Lovely, like a coffee table book people can see. Love that.
Yeah.
Well, and visual aids are so key when it comes to these amazing spaces. And like you said, you were looking for furniture. There's so many things, even doorknobs. What does it take to maintain a home at this level?
So the reassembly process was the most challenging, just because we did lath and plaster, which was difficult. We had to source a lot of the hardware because a lot of the hardware had been replaced over 280 plus years. So now that it's all in place, it's actually hasn't been too bad.
Oh, good.
Because we did the right work. We did the lath and plaster the right way. We used linseed oil paint, which is rot resistant instead of latex paint. So a lot of the things are will help it stay in good shape for longer.
Right, you did the homework to make sure that the maintenance would take care of itself. Now, for folks who have never stayed and want to stay, where do they go to book that?
So just printmakersinn.com. It's super easy, and we do 10% off for people who book on our website instead of a third-party site. So definitely go to our website.
When they check out, what kind of experience do you want them to take with them?
I think it's just how historic and original the house is what's so important about it. And we're not a typical bed and breakfast. We don't have breakfast, but we do a discount at an Origin coffee bar, which is an awesome spot. And then just the fact that you're experiencing what it was like to live at that period with a modern bathroom.
Oh, I love that you mentioned that, because I'm sure people are thinking that. And in terms of the inn, there are next steps. You want to perhaps host events. Yeah,
so eventually, well, now we're starting to promote it as an event space, because we have an awesome courtyard in the back, and you can rent out the whole first floor, which has the original parlor, and you can see the original 1690s frame. So that's what we're looking forward to.
Thank you so much for coming on. You guys go check out the Printmakers Inn. So glad you're here. Wishing you so much success in 2024.
Thank you.